This is Scott Becker with the Becker Business, the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Today's title is Ben Johnson, Eliot Moskow, and Tim Donohue. So here's the deal. With the Becker Business and the Becker Private Equity Podcast, we try to daily bring you a regular business interview and business information or market information, that gives you efficient, sort of rapid information on what's going on with the markets, what's going on with business, different startup, entrepreneurial ideas and thoughts, as well as market information. Periodically, we also have issues that we would describe as somewhat ridiculous, where I'm discussing about different pieces of life or trying to talk about different things. Today's one of those episodes. And I'd love your feedback on whether you hate or love these episodes, and whether we should keep them as part of the periodic diet and repertoire of episodes. We're trying not to overload people with episodes, one serious business podcast a day, one serious interview a day, and then periodic business of life episodes like this. Love your feedback. 773-766-5322. So here's the issue. We've got a new paddle captains on our paddle tennis team. I've not played in a couple of years, but great fun to be back out playing as long as my body allows it. But the reality is that the new captains, the Tim Donahues of the world, the Eliot Moskows of the world, remind me a little bit of Ben Johnson of the Bears, this concept of really a turnaround team. The Bears this year are 9-3. Nobody saw that coming. I don't think anybody saw the coaching acumen that we're seeing out of Tim Donohue and Eliot Moskow that we are seeing. Simply amazing. Ben Johnson uses the term good, better, best to sort of rally the troops, rally the team, and better trying to get to be the best. And I feel inspired equally by Tim and by Eliot. And this is not to poke fun at the former captains. Alan Cole was a great captain. Mark Blum was always in and out of Florida, but a great player and a great participant. I don't know where else you go with that. The other thing I'll mention is we have now on the team a bunch of new players. And thank goodness they brought in a player who also went to Harvard Law School. So I've got somebody that I could actually dialogue and intellectually talk to. Before that, it was very challenging to have the right level of conversations that I want to have with people, because the rest of them just not as gifted, but great athletes. The other thing about these new young guys, smarter, funnier, better than the rest. Great to be and to see those guys. The last thing I'll mention on today's podcast is on stock picking, and this will be our PS for the day. My two stocks I own out of the Magnificent Seven directly, I think, are Microsoft and Amazon. And this is why we give information, not advice. Microsoft and Amazon are right about the two worst performing of Magnificent Seven this year. Tesla might be behind them, but Microsoft and Amazon are right there in terms of the least performing of the Magnificent Seven. It is what it is. Thank you for listening to this version of the Becker Business, the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Again, thank you to Tim and Eliot, who are inspiring. Not that Alan and Mark were not. And thank you to the new partner on the team who went to Harvard Law School. So I have somebody to talk to. God bless America. A final shout out to sometimes things are just TFN. That's for a specific person. It means something. God bless you all. God bless you for listening to the Becker Business, the Becker Private Equity Podcast. We hope you enjoy this as much as I do. We'll be back to you regularly with regular business and market information. But in the meantime, God bless you. Thank you very much.